Senior equity analyst at West End Capital Management. He's here to break down the top plays. Ali, let's get right to these picks, Ali, because I know that great AI trade and trend. You like Nvidia, but you say it's not the only name in town. You also like other names. Walk me through some of them, Ali. Would some of those names be Nvidia competitors? Do I want, for example, to own Lisa Su's company? Should AMD be in my portfolio?
Sure. Well, let me disclose this. We are now out of Nvidia. We've been out of Nvidia for some time. Right now, we think that the main competitor in the United States domestically is actually AMD. So to answer your question, yes. And the way we're looking at it is basically, and you saw it in today's results, there's huge client concentration for Nvidia. And actually, those clients, the hyperscalers, they really want to approach it with this multi-vendor strategy. So they want to make sure that they go with just another, high quality, high computational capability GPU provider. And we think that that's AMD, especially as they transition onto the inference side of AI. So, it's basically somewhat of a catch-up trade, but we think AMD is positioned to at least, grab some market share from Nvidia. Obviously, over the long run, Nvidia will remain the market leader, but we think right now AMD represents the best trading opportunity. All
right, so Nvidia got AMD, Ali. What about Broadcom? Does that also have to be part of my AI portfolio? Do I need Hock Tan's company in there?
Yeah, Broadcom also, and actually it's also related to some of the hyperscalers. So Broadcom is very active, as you know, in creating customized AI chips. A lot of these hyperscalers are going to that direction. So as you know, Alphabet or Google has been utilizing Broadcom for a long time to create its TPUs. They're also including bringing in another partner, MediaTek, to do that. But Broadcom remains very, very active with Google. Obviously, they're also out there with Meta, with Apple. So when you're talking about customized AI chips, we think Broadcom is probably the main beneficiary on that front.
What about the names, Ali, that make the chip-making equipment gear? How about those?
Yeah, ASML is one. They have a monopoly. Obviously, it's a Dutch company. There are a lot of geopolitical factors, especially with tariff talks these days. But ASML have a monopoly in terms of providing that equipment that helps you etch the circuit.